Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a puzzle where the truth unlocks. Every step forward, another tick-tock. She sees what they miss, the cracks in disguise. She's got the angle, she's got the prize. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with her fresh new eyes. Zoom in the frame, enhance the grain, pieces come together in a mental terrain. Voices in the silence, they call her name. Kiki's on the case, rewriting the game. Yeah. Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade, flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a
breaking down cases, wonder what the case is. 2025, got the game in the mazes. Thinking of a time when we all got blazed, and we didn't even think about the game being racist. True crime, every day I don't face it, but Kiki 25, baby in the basement. Case after case, she just gotta keep chasing. Taking over the world, she gon' be the one they name it. Kiki 25, the true crime, she gon' solve the world, she gon' change the world, and then she'll be yours. Kiki 25, the true crime, she gon' solve the world, she gon' change the world, and then she'll be yours. Every time she think about it, she be going crazy. Everything she ever dreamed about was always hazy. Taking time to go around the world, it never fazed me. Taking
Hello, YouTube. How's it going? How's it hanging? How's it going? I finally got those fake nails off, TJ, and I can type. I can actually type quick, right? Hello, everyone coming in. No, TJ, I didn't. I cut them off and I pulled the suckers off. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Thank you for hitting that like button. If y'all would please like, subscribe, and become a member if you like my content and can. Guys, trying to get my memberships up. Hello, Stranger Things. Thank you for being here. This channel is for 21 and above. If you are not 21 and above, please see yourself out, but welcome if you are 21 and above. Hello, Chuchi. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to say my hellos. Hello, Miss Michelle. Thank you for being here, baby. And coming in. Let's see. Brown Eyes. Thank you for being here, honey. And Modern. Let's see here. Dawn Emery. Thank you for being here. Some are on the vertical side. Some are on the regular side. You can choose whichever side you prefer. Hello, TJ. Thank you for being here and being a mod, hon. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Peggy. Let's see here. Hello, Bluegrass Meadows. Good to see you, dear. Let's see here. Going on down, saying hello to everyone because we got a lot to cover. Chuchi, hello again. Thank you for being here, Modern. Let's see here. Okay, we're good. Grace says hello to all over there on the other side, right? TJ is the bomb. Yeah, all my mods are the bomb. All of them. Okay, guys. Hey, Sankey. Okay. You got to be 21 and above because we talk true crime and some things can get gruesome and I don't want children hearing it, right? All right. But if you are 21 and above, you are allowed to be here. But that is the rules of YouTube in America, yes. All right. Thank you, Chuchi. She's going to go to the other side. That's fine. Let's start with my disclaimer. I wanted to compare the dispatches, guys, because there's either some things have been redacted, in my opinion, or there has to be some full dispatch somewhere, right? In this case, let's do Fair Use Act disclaimer. At times, this channel may make use of copyrighted material. In accordance with the Fair Use Act, the Fair Use Act is a doctrine in the United States copyright that allows limited use of copyright material without requiring permission from the rights holders under Section 107 of the Copyright of 1976, which states, allowance is made for fair use of copyrighted material for purposes of commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. It provides for legal, non-licensed citation and incorporation of copyrighted material, which might be infringed under circumstances, okay? So here we go, guys. Anyone we talk about today, we are not to contact their jobs, and everybody is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Do not contact anyone or their jobs or anything mentioned today in this live. This channel is speculations, discussions, and opinions only, not facts, right? We do our research over here, try to bring you the most up-to-date information that I have and that I can get, right? All right, Sankey, thank you. Pyroxy, thank you for being here. Yes, thank you so much. If you're 21 and below, please exit the building. I'm sorry, this content is not meant for you. And my mods do a really good job by handling things. So, yes, please hit that like button. Now, I do want to tell you, I do have a goal up today of 10 super chats, whether I put it on the right one or not. But we are trying to reach our goals, guys. And any super chats, memberships, gifted memberships are all going into a drawing this Saturday for a gift card. Okay. Just want to let y'all know that. Okay. We have been over dispatch. Grace says her chat is frozen. I just don't think nobody's talking right now, Grace. There you go. Hey, Christy Smith. Hey, thank you for being here and being a member, dear. But let's see here. Let's start. We're going to start with Jessica. Yeah, you may have to go out and come back in. Okay, let's see here, guys. We're going to start with Jessica Danielle. That was the first dispatch that I came across when I started covering Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers case. If you have never heard about Sebastian, which most have, Sebastian was 15-year-old boy, autistic teen from Sumner County, Tennessee, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Okay. And he went missing February 26th, 2024. And Brown Eyes has been a member for 3 months, guys. 3 months. That is amazing that you have hung with me here. And we're going to play Mr. Beaver's song before we get going. Hang on, let me find him. I got so much stuff saved, guys. Here we go.
now made a member of my channel. Kiki 2020 found true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime. True crime.
Brown Eyes and Christy, thank you so much. I am so sorry. On the vertical side, I can barely see anything that comes floating up over there, but love you guys. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. I love this intro, all but that lady. Grace, you don't like that lady because everybody calls her Grace. All right, let's get started, guys. I greatly appreciate y'all. I really do. She just sent me a floating heart. Thank you, Christy. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you. All right, let's see here, guys. Let's get started. Now, get your notepads, pencils, and coffee, and I've got something to say at the end of this live today. I will be doing a members only live, okay? Probably next Monday is what I'm thinking, okay? For the members only, because there is, TJ says, I got my tinfoil hat on, I'm ready to go. Heard that. The reason being is I have been digging a lot. Some new things have popped up. I've not heard them from any other creators. And I just want to bring them up, right? Thank you for dropping that, Brown Eyes. Thank you, Chuchi. Yeah, in my opinion, or allegedly, anytime you make a comment, please. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get rolling because, the dispatch takes quite a while. I may have to change rooms if my family comes in. Hello, Lisa King. Thank you for being here. Hello, me and you. Thank you for being here and being a mod, honey. Thank you. Let's see here. Okay. One of the dispatches, and Lady Freedom actually brought this to my attention, it had the call coming in, the first call coming in at 6:18. Okay. The other dispatch, and whether it's a discrepancy or not, I don't know. The other one had 6:33 a.m. So we found that really interesting, right? Here we go. Let's go on. Let's get this going. And I'm not going to slow it down, guys, because we have a lot of dispatch. So this says 6:39 a.m. This is Jessica Danielle. Full credit to her. Please go sub up to her. She had this. I think this was one of the first dispatches out, if I'm not mistaken. What I would like to do is I would like to hear the entire dispatch somehow, some way, right? Because some things I think have been redacted, guys, and that's my opinion. But here we go. 6:39. The call goes in on this one.
Stanford Court 1008. Stanford Court. Hendersonville. Caller advised that a 15-year-old male is not in the bed. We a white male, 30 blonde hair, approximately 5 foot, 120 pounds. I was going to be wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants. Female does have a form of autism. This person.
Okay, there it goes. It's coming in. Okay, TJ says at 6:39. Now, take note, guys. I'm being serious when I say take note on this stuff. 6:39, the dispatch went out, but at 6:30, MP was online, I think it was on Facebook, saying that her nephew was missing. Okay, that's alleged in our opinion, right? Because we've seen that. Okay. And that's why I'm wondering if the other dispatch saying 6:18, if it's more accurate. This could have just been a discrepancy somehow. But there's things in this dispatch that, or actually the other dispatch I'm going to play, that had more information. TJ says, I have the proof. Thank you, TJ. Yeah, get your pens and notepads out and take notes. I'm serious, because I think a lot of information is in the dispatch. That's why I guess I keep playing it. We learn something every time we play it, right?
First time it happened, I was going to be in the home before midnight. The doors are locked at this time.
10-4 Monroe.
Central to 47-180, 412. Juvenile left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
Let's get there and see what's going on. Do our own search to the residence. We'll go from there. I'm in the area. Check long haul.
Okay. And this is weird because when I hit mute, for whatever reason on my side, the screen goes blank and it don't share what's on there. Hey Leslie, keeping it real. If you've been with me a while, they do mumble, Grace, but that one part, he literally said, let's do our own searches at the residence. Guys, in my opinion, that means something. That means something. I'm not alleging anything, but in my opinion, that means something, because why would you not want anybody and everybody that you could? Because, I mean, they had what? They had the whole flipping family in there, like what, 10, 12 people, including others, just contaminating what evidence was in there, allegedly, in my opinion. And you're going to say, let's do our own search at the residence, sir? That doesn't sit well with me for some reason, in my opinion. Okay? That's one, take note. And right here, they're talking about Long Hollow Pike. If you notice a couple news articles, they say he went missing near Long Hollow Pike, near Stafford Court. Something just don't make sense. It says check all the houses.
You can check the assist line and route to the missing juvenile.
I checked Personal Medical Center ER, Center Station ER, Center Regional ER, and Skyline, all clear of the juvenile. You can see that the code red has been launched at 7:45.
Next big track back up, going into the construction site over here, back towards the beach.
It's awful muddy. Do you see any footprints, anything? Couldn't have any shoes.
I do have some footprints.
Right there where you're standing?
Yeah, leading right over here to the retain.
No shoes, just footprint?
Okay, hang on just a second, guys. Christy sent me a lucky clover. I need all the luck I can get. I appreciate you, Christy, and we are going to play the beaver again.
Thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Kiki 2025, true crime on this channel. You will see everything true crime, from podcast to cases to podcast. True crime.
And that's Grace, guys, packing her bags, going to the beach with us. I'm kidding. Just like I hear right now. Hey, Christy, thanks for popping over here, honey. I can see you, but not everybody can see until you guys come over here. Okay, for some reason, if I push mute, the screen disappears, but you guys can still hear. Kiki's full of it. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop that screen. We've heard a little bit of that. Okay, we're going to pop over to the other dispatch, and I want you to hear the difference. Y'all may think I'm insane, but we've already heard they're looking at Long Hollow Pike, started at 6:38. So here we go. Let's see here. Christy, honey, I thank you so much. You don't have to keep doing that. But you guys, I really greatly appreciate it. Let me see if this is the first one. I want to make sure this is the first one. No, Grace, you do like hats. I do know that. So you would probably have a hat and sunglasses on like that. You don't want me to show a real picture, do you? I'm kidding, Grace. Kidding. Okay, here's the other dispatch. Okay, this is Red Rum Media. So let's listen to this and compare. You got your notepads, right? Hit a 1 if you got your notepads, guys. Hit a 1 if you got your notepads, guys. And we're going to play this. Hopefully I can mute my screen and my background noise while this plays. Oh, it disappears. Okay. Well, I'll have to be unmuted. So if you hear background noise, I'm sorry, guys. Here we go.
Central to 47. Central to 47 and 184.
184 Long Hollow Pike. 360.
Hey, Miss Sharon.
1008 Stafford Court. 1008 Stafford Court, Hendersonville. Caller advised this morning they woke up and their 15-year-old male was not in the bed. We had a white male, 30 blonde hair, approximately 5 foot, 120 pounds. I was going to be wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants.
Okay, guys.
Female does have a form of autism.
Do you see the difference that's more descriptive, in my opinion? Hey, Danny, thank you for coming in. Miss Sharon, thank you for being here and being a mod, hun. Have you noticed how it's more descriptive? Can't even talk today. Are you guys okay with not seeing? Yeah, she gave the description of what the child looks like, what the child's wearing. But are you all okay with me not actually sharing the screen and just playing the dispatch? Are you okay with that? Hit a 1 if you're okay with that, because I want to mute my background so that you guys can hear it clearly. Right? Are you okay with that? Yes. Yes. Okay, 1. Okay, good deal. I don't know what is going on that disappears once I hit my mute, but I don't want the background music. Hey, Sammy. Thanks for coming by, honey. We're comparing these two dispatches, and this one seems to be more descriptive. Mock Crew, I was in his chat the other day, and when he was talking about Sebastian, and I was trying to tell him there's another dispatch, and he's like, whoa, I didn't know that. I didn't either until like a year after. I didn't know there was 2 on here, but it would be interesting to find the most accurate, right? I'm hoping this is the most accurate. All right, guys. Yes, please hit that like button so I can get back in the algorithm. We get out of the algorithm sometimes, and it's hard to get back in, especially when we're digging in and telling the truth and we're not in drama. We somehow get thrown to the side, right? Allegedly, in my opinion. Here we go. Yeah, the question is, was there 2 dispatches dispatches, there should only be one. TJ, I believe there was one that it's just the other one seems to be more redacted for whatever reason or purpose is strange to me.
This is the first time it happened. I was going to be in the home before midnight. All the doors are locked at this time.
Did for me around.
So far, so yeah.
This is another thing, and I don't mean to stop. Hey, Raw Beanie, but was going to be in the home before midnight. The doors are locked as of right now. Hey, Memo. But doors were to be, are locked. Was going to be in the home before midnight. That's not normal when Sebastian's supposed to be in the bed at allegedly like 8, 9, 10 o'clock, whatever they said, right? Home before midnight. That's not normal to me.
Hello, Central.
Well, go ahead. I shut you out.
8-9, clear verbal warning.
Copy that. I have you clear verbal.
47, Central.
47, go ahead.
And that right there, he just said clear verbal warning, whatever that was for. I don't know why there was a verbal warning, but that's what he said. Clear verbal warning.
Yes, the juvenile has a phone.
So then I asked the call taker to ask if the juvenile has a phone. Great. Central 268. I am Mrs. Fire Call.
Good.
Be in the area of Dean Plant Road and Newton Lane. Caller very back of truck is on fire. Pull over on the side of the road. Caller's no longer answering call taker's questions.
Okay, here's another. Okay, truck, there was a call came in, truck on fire. They tried to reach the person that called in with the truck on fire on Long Hollow Road. But they couldn't answer, they couldn't get a return answer. Was that part of this investigation? Or was that a totally separate incident, right?
Central to 47-184 and 12. Juvenile left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
47 to 12. Get there and see what's going on. Still on search of the residence. We'll go from there.
184. Here goes a bookie 0.
Again, you heard them say, let's do our own searches at the residence. Again, okay, let's pop over to the other one now. That's where we stopped on that. Let's go to the other and see what it sounds like. Actually, I'm just going to finish this whole one out, guys. Okay, when I think something stands out, I'm going to bring it out to you, and then we'll go pop over. I think that'll be easier. Here we go, guys.
Zero two 197. 02197. Time to call 634. Sure.
When you get a chance, can you call all of the local hospitals just to make sure he's not in one of those?
That's right.
See, we didn't hear that on the other one, right? It says, when you get a chance, would you call all the area hospitals and check and make sure he's not in one of those? So they did that, from my understanding.
68 Central on Plain.
Partially on 45. 12.
Good, cool.
I said there's no medical center ER, center station ER, Summer Regional ER, and Skyline, all clear of the juvenile. Also, I do have a 911 hang up is pending at 132 Hollywood Boulevard, Zone 1. There is no call history in it.
So right there, they said there's no juvenile at the hospital, meaning they're saying that Sebastian's not at any of the area hospitals. But they had a hang up 911 call at Hollywood Lane and no one's answering it. So weird. At the same time, all this is going on. We got a truck on fire on Long Hollow. We have a hang up 911 call. I don't know where Hollywood is, but yeah. Why not go there? That's what most law enforcement does, Grace, right? But I don't understand. They may have, but I mean, you would think they would.
It's fine with no connection. Do you want me to clear it?
10-4 Central, you clear.
68 Central, K9's on the ground.
Copy, K9 on the ground.
Hey, Jenkins, he's on trail.
63 Central.
837.
I'll be 10-6 at Cairo.
Well, we're going north on East Stafford.
47. Code Red has been launched. That is the
So they just then, and we're 32 minutes into this pretty much, and they just, hang on, let's see how far we are into this actually. We are, okay, we're 4 minutes into this dispatch, and they do a code red, but I want you to pay attention to this too, okay? Because an officer comes on later and says, do we have a code red? And she said, I've already announced it. He says, do that again. Were they having trouble with their radios too? Ellie went with too much on what KPNCP's words said. In my opinion, I agree. Me and you, CP, KK controlled it all, in my opinion. I agree. I agree. And that's my opinion.
Code Red has been launched. That is the
One open animal farm near Happy Hollow, Central Point area.
Go ahead. Next big track back up.
Right there, they're talking about an animal farm in the area. And I remember specifically on one of the lives of Tree, C Tree, where he was at a place where I guess they like a butcher meat or what have you, right? And yeah, they didn't even bother fact check email. But one of the guys there on that place said that the searchers left a gate open and let the cows out, right? Or something like that, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon, for saying that. Here we go, hon.
Up. Going into the construction site over here back towards the beach.
I'm behind you. It's awful muddy. Do you see any footprints, anything? You shouldn't have any shoes on.
Hey, this is all dry, hard packed.
Out of Stafford Court.
LT, we're now headed back south towards the cemetery on the far end of the construction.
Okay, another thing that I wondered about, because I looked up the weather for this time of the year. It was unnormally warm, okay, February is not normally warm in Tennessee. Well, it was saying that the highs that day were 70 degrees. Okay, cloudy, but not muddy. Shouldn't have been muddy, in my opinion. The end of this dispatch is more telling than anything. Okay, and that's what I wonder about, because they name, yeah, it got cold the next day, like here. Yeah, like yesterday, it was almost 80 degrees. And then today we have snow. It's 30 something. I mean, it's insane in Tennessee. The weather's bipolar. But anyways, the end of this dispatch is what worries me, because they're worried a lot about someone that isn't home at this house at the time. And this is my opinion. They're worried a lot about the camera. And it's one of the homes that is on, I'm trying to think, Willow Bend. And it's across from the Triangle Pond. I'm just going to come out and say this. And the view would have been perfect of the cemetery. Perfect from this home, in my opinion. Ellie's listening to their narrative had them like dogs chasing their tails, not getting anywhere, in my opinion. Lisa King, boom. Yes. Okay, here we go.
Right. Boy, I can see you. I do have some footprints over here.
Right there where you're standing?
Yeah, leading right over here to the retaining pond.
No shoes, just footprints?
My shoes that Max went straight into the pond. He literally dove into it.
12 EMA wanting you direct.
Thank you, Wild Child. Makes absolutely no sense why one side of the pond out there be hard packed and the other awful muddy. I agree, right? Because maybe somebody was walking on that one side. I'm sorry, guys, but I cannot get the pond out of my head. I just can't. When everybody said it has been debunked, there was a reason, in my opinion, that law enforcement was worried about getting that footage. And you'll hear what I'm talking about. We may not even get to the other footage. I mean, the other dispatch again. But this is the most informational, in my opinion. And right here, it says, MA, can you direct? And I think this is the part that they're talking about. There's somebody at the end of the road that they need to get up there to the pond. Okay? Listen closely and take notes, please, because I want to see if you're hearing the same thing I am hearing. Okay?
Hey, repeat that, Rice. Let me make sure Max led me straight to the retaining pond. Over behind Willow Boulevard, he dove right into the water.
Yeah, do you see any footprints around it?
There's a few footprints in some of the softer dirt headed straight this way on the track that he was running.
Okay. And I'm sorry, but if I was an investigator or whatever, did they take pictures of the footprint first off? Right? Whose footprint was it? Did we match it with anyone's? Because law enforcement has not came out and said nothing. Oh, it's just not of evidentiary value. That's all we hear. No. If I was Seth, in my opinion, I would have been, I could not have held back. They would have not kept me away from searching, period, those first few days. Because why do you keep people away from searching, especially parents? I understand the fact that they don't want you coming up on something. I understand that. But I also understand when it looks awful weird that you only want certain people searching, in my opinion. right?
$47. What kind of shoe does he wear? Size 10. 25 Central. That's 2 Stafford Court. Go ahead. Do we have a picture yet? That's simple. Can you send it to me, please?
And right here, we're 5 minutes, right? We're 5 minutes into the dispatch or more. Could be more. And we don't have a picture. Could you send me a picture? You should have listened to dispatch, sir, first off, on the description, right? Hello, YouTuber. Thank you for being here and being mod. You should have listened. That's part of your job.
Me too, Central. I'll be out. Stafford Court call. Where the riprap is, where the trees are, 25 feet maybe out in toward the middle.
Hey, Kimberly, thank you for being here. Memo, I want to make sure, and Leslie, thank you for being members, guys. Right here, they're talking about riffraff, about 25 feet in. What are we talking about there? What is 25 feet in the riffraff? Riffraff, I know, means like homeless camps and things like that, guys. But they're next to a pond, okay? And riffraff would be like junk, like rocks, tree branches, different things that you would see, okay? They're seeing something, in my opinion, 25 feet into the water. Why has that not been discussed? Why is everything, it's 2 years later. Hopefully, I pray to the good Lord above that Seth has gotten some of this information. I hope and pray.
Duty, me one. Duty,
Right
me
here.
one. Hey, guys.
Yes.
The construction's
Hang on. Okay. They're calling in right here. They're saying EMA1. Hey, Linda Hall. Thank you for being here, hon. EMA1 as an emergency vehicle. 1. Okay. It is allegedly, according to the dispatch, at the end of Stafford, waiting to go up to the pond. You'll hear this here in a minute, guys. You got to read through the lines, right? Lisa King says, right, no scent. Yeah. Whoever done whatever to Sebastian, let's hypothetically think this, okay? God forbid, I don't want it to be. But what if they picked him up, carried him, or put him in a vehicle, drove him, or put him on something, drove him, right? To the pond, right? My opinion, Seth has held his temper a lot better than I could. Really irks me when people say something about his demeanor, temper, attitude, etc. His son has been missing 2 years. No new info. Yes, well, child. I agree. But some things I have a feeling are on the verge of coming out. Hopefully, nothing that, well, hopefully it might help lead to Sebastian. But Seth has been aware of them as of this week.
zone. There's another pond. There's somebody standing in the woods. It looks like a person. It is a person we know, but there's another pond. He's standing back there by himself. Past the construction zone in the same area back there.
Next to the north of us?
Yeah, the north end of it, yeah. Where they're working on the machinery at, goes straight back. There's another pond back there, but there's a person in the woods.
again, right here, they are talking about the mannequin in the woods, which is strange, right? But they say where they're working on the machinery at in the construction zone. You should have taped all that off. You should have told the construction workers, you're going to have to leave. We're searching for a missing child. Again, this is not on the other dispatch, guys, and not knocking the creator who shared the other dispatch. It's just, I think she had gotten a shorter version somehow than this. Okay. Okay. Let's continue to play.
About that pond. Past the house on the other side of the tree line. Going back toward the beach or going on the back side? Yeah, on the back side, and he's not moving. He's just standing there by himself in the woods.
It's Hendersonville 517. I'm on the northeast corner in the cemetery across the tree line. Am I close?
No, the back side. Nikki, if you can, do you have anybody there with you that can drop a what 3 words location? Stand by. Let me see if I can find it on my map. I got my drone grounded for the moment, and I'll see if I can do it. Target's over. 1 to 2. I'm in my truck going up the corner. Can you see us? Man, hold up. I'm going to jump in and you. 2, there's 4 of us on foot coming across the yard. Start directions. 19's on the same. Everybody's on the ATV right there in that field, driving straight to the woods.
Do you hear this?
Right in.
He said, I'm here. I'm in my truck. So who was allegedly in their truck during that time? Can y'all guess? My opinion was maybe the neighbor was in the truck at the time. And then they're talking about an ATV driving across the construction site. That's all good, guys, but think about it. What if there are footprints and you're driving an ATV across all this? Does that not mess up footprints? This is insane to me and I'm not law enforcement, but just sitting and looking at it, it's crazy to me, right? Okay, listen, guys.
Straight in. Keep going like you're going. Keep going. Go left. Go left. Just come back. You passed it. Ricky, just throw us on foot on the other side. Pick us up and tell us which way to go. Yeah, we only have 1 drone. We don't want to get off the target, and we got somebody close to it. All right, somebody's walking straight to it right there. So walk. There's 2 people right there. Walk like you're going. Walk like you're going straight. Into the woods. You should be about 15 foot from it.
What's the child's first name?
She'll be all over it, whatever it is right there. The 2 people walking the woods. It's a mannequin. Sorry, guys. Look just like a person from the air. Hendersonville 66. What's the name of the child that we're looking for?
First name is Sebastian.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Here is another thing, okay? I just thought about. Allegedly, according to Bobby, the neighbor, her kids were allowed to go out on the ATVs, allowed to go out with the search dogs, but the parents weren't allowed to go search for their child. Are you going to let minors accidentally walk up on something? In my opinion, I don't think that if they let minors walk with them, like Bobby is saying, allegedly happened, right? Then why in the world would you kick the parents back? Because I wouldn't want minors seeing something bad, right? Well, it makes no sense. Let's see what TJ says. Kiki, you need to do an interview with the law enforcement. Ask them what the protocol is on what to do for a missing child. That's in the works, TJ. I have friends. And yeah, I would love to do that. And Raw Beanie, let's see, the heat signature. Yeah, heat signature. Yeah, the whole mannequin thing is so flippin' weird to me, right? I even showed you guys a picture of a mannequin that these young people, and I blurred their faces out a long time ago, blurred them out, but they were holding a mannequin and said, "We love you, TB." Whether that was a joke or not, that's crazy. Hey, Michelle, thanks for coming back, honey. Okay, let's listen to this because, yeah, it's very bizarre. I'm going to let y'all hear the rest of this one. This is part one. We may have to do part two next time, unfortunately, guys. And that's the part that's really important. But I want to keep going over this till it gets in everybody's heads.
First name is Sebastian.
We have a last known physical description, height, clothing.
Last clothing description was black sweatpants with a white stripe, black long sleeve t-shirt with a print.
Did you hear that? Black pants with a white stripe and a shirt with a print. That's fine, Sammy. You're fine, honey. Thank you for being here. But that's a different description than what dispatch gave. The discrepancies, is that why Sebastian's case isn't solved yet? Just wondering.
Back to service.
Nikki, how many drones do y'all have up? One at the moment. I've got mine grounded so I can get Sartopo up. I'll be back in the area momentarily.
10-4. Central on scene. Put 2 out here with me.
Bryce, call me, please. Timbo. Who's at the residence? I just got back here. 10-4, is he?
So this guy is saying, who's at the residence? They do mention Bobby, or not Bobby, they mention Carter on there, I think, or they say Bobby, I can't remember. But he's saying, who's at the residence? Can you tell me who all's there? Is that normal, in your opinion, for somebody, law enforcement, to say that? Why are you worried about who is there? Oh, wait, was very curious when the stripes were added to the pants, before or after someone in the foot saw surveillance. That's what I'm wondering, Sammy, because they're saying, yeah, they're describing his pants as different. So at the beginning, the dispatch says something totally different than what that officer just said and described. I'll say, in my opinion, a triangle retention pond needs GPR done on area. In my opinion, I am 100% with you, Michelle, on that.
Anybody been there since the initial? There's a whole bunch of people here now. The long house. 12 to 55. 12 to 55.
Yes, sir.
Can you help me listen to the radio on the north end until we wrap this up, please? Yes, sir.
It says, will you help me listen to the radio on the north end until we wrap this up? Let's see how many minutes we're in on this. We are 8 minutes, 32 seconds in on dispatch. And he's talking about wrapping it up. You don't care no more than that for a 15-year-old missing child. Something's very strange, in my opinion. Does law enforcement actually know where Sebastian's at and they're not worried, and that's why they only took 8 days to search for him, in my opinion? I'm just wondering. We can think and speculate on anything, right? TJ says black sweatpants, black sweatshirt. That's what dispatch said. Yes. And now it's a shirt with a print and black pants with white stripe. YouTuber says, wrap this up. Yeah, wrap this up. 8 minutes in 32 seconds. Lisa King says, wow, he was in a hurry, in my opinion. Guys, I question law enforcement on this case. I really do. And we can all speculate, right? But all those squiggly lines, and they're saying 22,000 miles they've covered. In my opinion, I say bull hockey 6, right?
Brandon, you've got.
Right here, he's saying, Brandon, you got mounting patrol or what are coming up. Bobby and Carter was enough to move out of county. Shaking my head.
Got Hendersonville mounting patrol coming up there, and Joe's sending some more cars if we can start from the beginning, from the original house, and set up a new plan up there. 10-4, that's what we're doing now, sir. Thank you. 63 Central Clear, false call. Oh, yes, a neighbor advised that he's found the child under his son's car, which is across the street, 2 doors up. So be sure and search under cars and under things. Go ahead.
Who do you want to go with this other canine search and rescue?
10-4.
There's Ken. HFG down here at the end of the road. I'm going to direct him to the pond.
12.
Okay, right there, guys. I want to know who HMC is. HMC is out here at the end of the road. Do you want me to direct them to the pond? Did you hear that? Do you hear that? I'm trying to beat this in everybody's head. Why? Who is HMC? Because I didn't think searchers got their like dive teams and things till days later, right? Who is HMC? We're going to play that again. And why are they at the end of Stafford or at the end of whatever road? Okay. And why do you need them to go to the pond? That's what I'm wondering. That's been my question for months now. And I guess because I'm a small creator, some won't take my advice, I guess, and just check into that. Like, what can we find out about that for Seth, or what can Seth find out about that? Because in my opinion, that's very important, especially if it was my child that was missing. I would be like, who is this person? Who is HMC? What are they doing? Is it a search group? What is it? Right? What's going on at the pond that you need them at the pond?
Out here under his son's car, which is across the street, 2 doors up. So be sure and search under cars and under things. Go ahead.
Who do you want to go with this other canine search and rescue?
10-4.
There's Ken. HFG down here at the end of the road. I'm going to direct him to the pond.
12. Go ahead. I just talked to the GC, the construction back here. He's going to start getting the word out to all his crews that are out here working. 10-4, thank you. He's going to have them check all their current under construction sites that they're working on, and then report back.
So again, the construction site He said the GMC, which is general contractor up there at the construction site, guys, he told them to look under all. Okay, I thought law enforcement searched thoroughly. Okay? You're telling someone with no searching experience their job isn't to search for missing children. Their job isn't law enforcement. You're telling them to search under all your construction sites, all your equipment, and get back to you. This I have a problem with. This Seth should have a major problem with, okay, in my opinion. And TJ says, and if it said HMC, type HMC in the chat if that's what you think it said. It was either HMC or HFC, okay? I feel like we need to dig into that. That's one of the red flags, in my opinion. Just seeing your own. Hey, Kathy, you're fine, honey. Thank you for being here. Listen to this again.
Temple is associated with 1008 staff report. Supposed to be coming back to 1008 staff report so we can get a game plan and reconvene.
Hey, Margaret, can you put a drone right over top of this trash can, this dumpster, see if there's anything in it? 12. All the buildings up here are clear.
Temple, come back to 1008. We're going to put people in groups. Send up.
Timber.
16 Central. In service with East 12.
12 Central. 16 will be Patrol Supervisor. I'll be Team Commander at 1008.
So, friends, thus far.
Okay, I don't know why in the world that popped up. That wasn't meant to pop up. Hang on just a second. Let me get that back. This was the August after he went missing, so it's been a long while now. Okay, I'll look at what you say, Robini, here in a minute. Let me pull this back up. I don't know. It just disappeared. That's great. Okay. Anyways, guys, it was saying, and we're not going to get to the other. It was saying HMC or HFCs at the end of the road. Okay. They had me fill out a form with my location and I sent it to Dog. Okay, Robini. Thank you. Okay. One thing I'm going to give you a little snippet of before I get off here. Someone has been very busy on Facebook. Very. But somehow they deleted their comment. Or let's say part of it. Okay? And it was only 2 months ago. And they gave a specific location that they travel to a lot. And this is just part of what I'm going to give you. And if you want to see the total dig into this, I'm going to do a members live. I'm going to keep y'all waiting because this has already been turned in. Okay, from my understanding, to the correct people and to Seth. And we're waiting to hear. This was a news article that pulled up. Okay, thank you, Wild Child. Thank you. So it could be multiple things. Fox 17 News Nashville, 2 months ago. Clarksville nonprofit seeks community input on proposed, and it was year-round place for homeless, which I'm all for, right? They need a bed too. no matter where they come from. Mr. Bowersox, and this is his own writing, allegedly, in my opinion, says, put out a welcome mat to riffraff of ... I am a member of Heart of the Rockies Christian Church in Fort. A chat GPT this. It's in Colorado. The church is in Colorado. Doesn't have anything to do with finding Sebastian, maybe not. Right? But they traveled to Colorado an awful lot, in my opinion. And I wonder, do we need to look? Right? Do we need to look in that way? Annalise, hello, thank you for being here. HMC is also the name of a contractor in Tennessee. I just checked on Google. Fort Collins, Cinderella. Yeah. So I'm going to do a members live next week. I'm going to get some opinions. I want to do it members only because I want some opinions of the members and such. If you can't afford to become a member, that's fine. I will release it later on when I feel is necessary. But I do want to talk to everybody, see what our opinions are on that one. But thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. Let's do the outro. I got to get moving on some things. Thank you guys for becoming members, being members, modding, being subs. I'm almost to 1,000 subs. And I need to get there too, guys. I'm trying to hit these, right? Love you guys. Have a great day.
$500 children in Tennessee. It's a mighty long way from you and me. 500 children, they're gone every month. I ain't never seen numbers like that. What could be going on? My goodness gracious, and we working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home. Where are you? Sebastian Rogers, where are you? Summer Wells, where are you? Sebastian Rogers, where